Hi, I'm Ben Thorkelson, and I'm speaking off the cuff from Fish Creek Park in Calgary, Alberta. I just came from a networking meeting that was interesting because not only did I have to be prepared to speak, I had to have a prepared speech. The meeting was one of those where you start off with open networking, and then during breakfast, everybody is asked to do a 30-second infomercial. Typically in these sorts of meetings, be anywhere from 30 to 90 seconds. Today, there was 50 people there, so the infomercials had to be short. This is a situation where you really want to have a little prepared speech. You see, you've got 50 people who are giving you their attention for 30 seconds. That's valuable. And if you just stumble through a product dump for 30 seconds, that could be a missed opportunity. Your ideal client might not be in the room, but with that many people, there's a good chance that somebody there could introduce you to somebody who'd be a good client, or they could introduce you to somebody you need to talk to. So having a short, interesting statement could be important. If you can keep it concise and make it interesting to your client base, it might get remembered. And if you make it really concise, it might get repeated. And that would be very beneficial. Now, in the other part of the meeting, the open networking, we were having conversations in groups of 2 or 3 people at a time. In these situations, I get uncomfortable, and I see other people getting uncomfortable when people do canned elevator pitches. This is, nobody really likes it when somebody walks up and launches into a pitch about how great their product is and why you should buy it. Really, if somebody asks what you do, you should be able to say what you do for your best client in 1 or 2 sentences. Ideally, you want to be able to say this in about 12 words or less. Then you can turn the conversation back over to the other person and find out more about them. This is actually a useful little technique because most people really like talking about themselves. You just might have to give them a little help. When you do this, it can lead to ongoing conversations that turn into trusting relationships. And it's those relationships that will help your business succeed. So this morning, this was a situation where not only would you need to be prepared to speak, but you would also need a prepared speech. I'm Ben Thorkelson, and I've been speaking off the cuff.